With you again is Father Matthew Zaytuna, and the topic of Johannine literature that we'll be discussing today is the authority of Jesus. There are several indications in John's Gospel that the source of Jesus' authority is God the Father. First, Jesus is God's authorized agent on earth, sent into the world to make him known. Second, Jesus is given the Spirit to speak on behalf of the Father. Third, Jesus is instructed by his Father, as Jesus mentions that he cannot do anything by himself, but only speaks and does what he hears and sees from the Father. There are many more examples of this, but the greater point and conclusion is that Jesus' authority is indeed rooted in the Father and his personal experience of him. Jesus himself speaks of this type of authority that he has as well. He has authority to lay down his life and to raise it up again. He also notes that his words are spirit and life, and we see this in action when he uses commands. For example, to Lazarus, and he says, "Come out of your tomb," going from death to life. Jesus refers to himself as Lord and teacher when he's washing the feet of his disciples. And finally, Jesus' authority is actually questioned by the Jewish authorities when they deem that his claims and his teachings are outrageous. And you see the high point of this when Jesus is on trial and his authority is questioned. It's fascinating to see, the authority of Jesus play out. And the reader of John's Gospel is intended to go through a transformation like Nicodemus, to go from seeing Jesus first as a type of teacher to learning that Jesus and his teachings are linked to an authority, God the Father, and finally, to let this influence the reader so much that, like Nicodemus, the reader will stay with Jesus until his death, as he has authority to raise his life again.